So in this video, I'm gonna explain you how to avoid a crush who could be a probable borderline personality disorder subject. So recently, I had a crush on a girl, and it started off with an idealization state. And for a couple of months, we started to make those eye contacts and the puppy love stages, which is very nice and pretty. The subject used to idolize me and create a little fantasy in them in their mind, and same thing happens with me as well. It carried on for about a month or so, then for 2 months, then there was a gap in between as well. So after that, there is a stage where the devaluation and ignorance and all those things starts. So I backed off, and I got away from the situation without saying a single word. So, what were the traits of a borderline personality disorder subject? What all they do? So, first thing is anybody who is a borderline, anybody, I mean anybody, they will be gorgeous, they will be pretty. And I'm saying all this based on all my experience and references which I built upon. There's a huge amount of notes and preparations which I have had on the subject of borderline personality disorder. So I'm pretty much thorough about it. So yeah, the first thing is anybody who is a borderline personality disorder subject is going to be a person who looks very very pretty. They have that voice, they have that lingering, they have that enchantress, and it's all beautiful with them. You cannot ignore them, you cannot look away from them, you will look at them. Second thing is they have the projection concept. They will look upon you, they will idolize you, and you cannot look away from them, and this process can go on whether you speak or not. They will continue to live the way they want to project on you. And yeah, so they could also be a limerent object. Like you could be thinking about them, you are also trying to make sure that they will someday talk to you and all. And it's gonna be exactly like you imagined or dreamed. All this is also related to the movies which are being showcased to us in a dramatic fantasized way. There's a big role of that as well, which is fed into us, the media and all. And all this is complete crap. You should never ever do it. You should teach your relatives or anybody, if you suspect they are a healthy person, to stay away from such crowd who are borderline, cluster B, or narcissistic personality disorder people. And uh, yeah, that's the thing. They are like some of the things which I want to read from my notes. So it's not in organized way, but I'm sure you're gonna benefit. The last part of the note starts with saying, I'm going to start with the last part. It says, hence ending the research on BPD with solution as to run away from them as fast as you can, or in a safe way. No contact with any cluster B personality types. These are the golden words. Until there is a vaccine, until there is a medicine to fix it through one shot, which is not. So, uh, reading something from my notes to you, so you guys are also aware of what is a borderline personality disorder, why this happens, why sometimes your girl says that something else, and then after 1 hour or after a few days she will fight with you. Why this hot and cold? Why? So they are the black holes. They want you to be stupid. They will miscommunicate. They don't want you to reach to your full potential. That's what they want. It's in their earnest desire. They want you to be dependent on them, and all in all they want to tear you down. That's what will give them happiness, to see you crying, to see you turn up. So you have to put all the energy on yourself. You have to work on yourself to get away from them. And there's going to be urges which is not correct, and it can risk your life as well. You will be shot as well if you proceed in those propositions. A small cafe. So how it actually starts, uh, a pre-stage is a limerence stage, which is limerence is something which we call as a crush, but it's a technical term which means like we want to have a relationship with somebody, we want to be friends with somebody, and they are away from us, we cannot reach them, they are totally away from us. So we have to start with, anytime you see a limerent object, something which is uh, which you are trying to fall in love with and all, they will try to burn you. You have to abandon your curiosity. They do not care. They're afraid of you. Yes, they are afraid of you. Stop caring about what they are doing. And there is a huge relationship between borderline to a limerent object. Yes, it is. And it's healthy if you get rid of them, and if you move away from them, you live your life. So it's a magical feeling at the beginning. It's really magical. You will think about them all the time, every time, and they will not reciprocate the feeling. At that time, it will be more magical, you know. So there will be fantasies of that person. You will be sad unless you see them. There will be obsession of that person. You cannot go full over, and you'll be sad, lonely, and you'll try to find different ways to mitigate through those feelings. Always shut your mouth. Yes, do not open your mouth. Keep your mouth goddamn shut. Libbity boo. So, what actually happens in a limerent stage? It's like, as soon as you are in that stage, it has engulfed you. Your trauma will get activated. Oh, yes, all that trauma which is hidden inside you, which you don't even know at that first stage, will get activated. You will have flashbacks. You will try to rekindle with all those previous pasts and everything else. It will all come in one face, in front of your face. Uh, all those things which you were abused from, and you will try to be a hero. You'll imagine somebody, you'll imagine some scenarios where you will be a hero, you will protect everybody, you will be the superman, yay, I'm gonna save that girl. Plus more scenarios where you are the emerging hero. Like, you will make scenarios where you're playing some cricket game, some football game, some speech, something where you are a hero. Why? Because you have been deprived of that thing in the past, in the childhood. So you want to just maximize it to the full bloom to recover all that in the past. So yeah, it's an escape fantasy. It's not a real life. It's all somebody who has a fucked up childhood, and dependency, signs of vulnerability is high. You gotta be brave. You have to be in real time, not a fantasy, because the borderlines and the limerence object are soulless people. They are selfish, they are avoidants, they are narcissist as well, sensitive, creative, and prone to be another limerent object for another hunt. They have very high oxytocin, dopamine, and you know what these hormones are in our body for? To make laugh, to get more sensations, to feel better. That's why they have it. They didn't have the happy childhood, so they have to make up to that obsessions. So what does borderline does actually? They discard everything. Great, it's a great thing at the beginning, but later on, in a very short spell of time, they will discard. There are phases of borderline. You can very well check it, and they back up. They fix yourself tendencies. They do the ghostings and come back as well. They can't live, and that means you don't have to attack the wounded, and you have to have absolute no attachment with such people. You can never know this in the beginning. If you meet somebody, you are trying to be friends and all, you will share things with them, you will never know. How will you know? Unless you have been trained, unless you are educated for various personalities. And slowly, when you see that they don't love you, they don't see you, they don't care about you, then you will figure it out that yes. Smear campaigning is the favorite thing for a BPD and narcissist. They have no self identity, they will mirror you. If you are this, they'll do this. If you're this, they will do this. If you're this, they will do this. They have their specific dilated pupils because their amygdala is really pumping up. So they'll always be in hypersensitive zone, hyper vigilant all the time. Whenever you are around, then it's more. Anything and everything which you do, it's gonna make no sense. It's of no use. It's a waste of time and effort. You cannot fix them. Remember this. So what you're gonna do is like, you're gonna start with a no contact. That's the very well solution for all of this. and block them. There is no other solution. You cannot speak to them, you cannot make sense to them, there is no use. They will not understand. They also have a fact of no age appropriate relationship. There's going to be some age gap between you and the person, because they would want to feel loved as they were not in the past. The daddies were not too good to them. Daddy, actually. Mm, Overall, you do have to treat people with kindness and respect. That means you can always keep your mouth shut, mind your own business, make a polite nod, and walk away. Always give the benefit of doubt to the person you meet. Why you should give the benefit of the doubt of a person to the person who is going to be a BPD? Because you yourself are not fixed. Why? You yourself are attracting such kind of personalities. In the past you have, yes, I'm sure, not only this one, the ones which were friends or any other things in your past have been cluster B people. They want to take advantage of you because you are a codependent. Usually that's what happens. That's what I learned. So you got to break those cycle, you got to heal yourself, because they will pull yourself into a false acquisitions. They don't know themselves, they are just doing it, they're acting out. They just don't know what they are doing. They know it's wrong, but they still have to do it. They don't know that they are doing it wrong and how you are feeling about it. So there is a mismatch in things. They just don't know and they have to do it. It's like that. What they don't know is how you are feeling actually by that. And they know they are hurting you from their perspective, which makes them feel better, valued, emotions. But how you are feeling from that abuse, they are not aware of that. They will never be. Don't even hope. Uh, Hoovering is a specific phenomenon where they try to check on you, they'll try to stalk you here and there. You will not even know, but you are definitely being stalked. They will ask about you, they will search for you, they will seek their friends. Type of females are more with borderline, but it's been said as 50-50, 50% male and 50% females. They are specifically attention seeker. They do the drama, they get bored. These are three which is very common. They show the happiness, they don't have a stable life, and they cheat. They cheat a lot. Oh yes, they do. Check their phones. Their phones will be reverse, not flat. How do they think? How does a borderline thinks? It's notification. Emotionally reactive. No logical thinking. They don't think at all. They are overwhelmed. They have magical thinkings, distorted thinkings, misperceptions, volatile, shame based, out of sight and out of mind. That's why no contact works. Red herring, distorted and triggered, mistrust. BPD splitting is a phenomenon where if the person is happy right now, they'll be angry. That's splitting which happens in quite a little bit of time, because they cannot understand anything and they will abandon you. They do not like the love feeling. Let's suppose I give you a cup of coffee. Hey, cup of coffee for you, my love. I don't want the cup of coffee. Throw it away. That's the thing. Because they think if somebody is treating them nicely, they will have an agenda. Their body doesn't reciprocate kindness and niceness. So acting default and normal might work. But don't be nice. Don't be that hello. No. They're confusing, they hurt people, they have no closures. Nobody will explain what happened, why they blocked you, why they never explained you, you know, why they never said you are bad or good. They will give you no closure. Sometimes they might give, but that doesn't mean that they are not BPDs. There is no hope. Say no. It's a stop sign. You don't had a secure attachment style in your childhood. Early childhood relationships were not that good. Ask why and where are you in your life right now, and stop attracting such kind of people. If you did, stay away. uh, do not give in to the borderline. Subconscious has to be fixed. Your subconscious has to be fixed. Spirituality has to be brought in. You need to refrain from doing anything naughty naughty. Yes, you have to stop doing anything which is naughty naughty. Get rid of anything which is non spiritual. Absolutely. Clean up your mind, clean up your body, and you will start to attract somewhat better slowly with time and effort. So, somebody may do ask that they love their partner a lot, they love their crush a lot, how to get them back and all. They actually never cared. There is no point to get them back. They were never there at the first place. What's the point to get them back? So they used to hoover when there is no supply. They will stop the hoovering because they have found a supply. Supply is somebody who gives them something, whether it's love, affection, money, sexual favors, and all. There is fake remorse, lot of fake compliments, no closure. Uh, Never ever respond to them if they try to hoover you. They try to send the message again. They will try to send a message to a third party. They'll force it. They'll try to trigger you. T T T. Don't do that. Don't accept. Ignore. Don't even smile. Walk straight. Don't look at them. Heal yourself. Don't force these actions. Don't force this mentality of ignoring them. Huh? Make it subtle. Don't be like, oh, no. Because they're smart, they know you're ignoring them. You have to be subtle, you have to be genuine. Magnetic pull can be a trigger. Yeah. So for your future interactions with anybody whom you want to make friend and all, it should not be a magnetic pull. Sometimes you see somebody and you find them attractive and you just want to talk and tell them everything. That's wrong for both of you. It should be reasonable. It should be based on some level of logics apart from the magnetic attraction. That's why you have to give time. It has to be at least 1 month, 2 months, but then by 1 month and or by 2 months or maybe by 3 months, the borderline would have already showcased all the colors. They cannot hide it too much. Disrespect. If they do that, run. Do not engage at any time. Never ever. No contact is the only solution again, which is for anybody who is damaged, mentally ill, attention seeking, narcissist, borderlines. They'll hate you for what you know because you know everything now. You know what they are trying to do actually. They are not genuine. They are sadistic, vindictive, and if feeling down that they will not go with you, they will go with somebody else like that. Oh boy, that happens too often with borderlines. They will always have people in their list as a backup plan. We sometimes joke that some girl will have guys behind her back all the time, but no, that's specifically to the borderlines only. The other ones, might some friends and all here and there, not too much. They could still be having friends, but they are not thinking that way like borderline does. Borderline specifically have those people in line as a next supply. Ding ding ding. Oh, in their brain, their prefrontal cortex, that's the newest part of the brain where empathy and introspection is to be there, it's not developed. That's why borderline can be caught way before teenage, prepubescent stages. There will be borderline here. Yes, you can see the attention seeking ability for such people. Little teenage bubblegum chewing girls, they will have that. Stay away. Be aware. There's no point to explain anyone that, hey, excuse me, you have borderline personality disorder. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just move away. You cannot do that. Let somebody who is a trained professional do that. Not you. Mm-mm. Yeah, nice guys who face a lot of trauma and they are damaged themselves will attract them. Narcissist will attract them. Narcissist and BPD are the conjoined twins for relationships most of the times, but eventually borderline will engulf the narcissist. At the end, they will. They have nobody. They can have nobody. They just want to know how to engulf, like a crocodile, a cocodilo. They like it. They want to tease you. They want the thrill to pull you to a chain, throw mixed signals with you, mess with you, tear up your peace, say you things. They'll say you, why are you not mad at me now? Why are you not angry at me? Why are you not reacting to me? Why? Oh, you don't love me. All the bad abuse is being considered as love. That creates emotions in them. Unhealthy, very unhealthy. If you are watching, fix yourself. Go to therapy. If you can't go to therapy, make notes. Watch videos. Learn. Evaluate. Take time. Take break. Don't mess somebody's life. Yeah. Because you eventually will end up end up your own life. Mess up with your own life while doing this. So one more common thing with such people is that no point to explain them, there is no need to argue. Absolutely, they cannot process whatever you want to say. Logic or illogical, they cannot process. Why are you even wasting your time in arguing them? They are objectifying you, they give you silent treatment, which you also have to give because you have to morph. And they will definitely cheat. When the hoovering starts, when there is avoidance and all, they will cheat on the other guy. They will. They will. Whether through mentally, if not physically, the face would have started. It will never be the same again. Forget it. Ignore it. Let it be. Let it go through kindness and love. Keep your mouth shut. Fake appearance, that's all good. They'll appear too much shiny. Too much shine on the cake. Other people will be like normal, default. Their words, their qualities will express them, but for the borderlines, new. Their face will depict the power they have to destroy you. Their face, their looks, their personality, then their words. Focus on yourself, isolate from them, don't beat yourself up too much, and keep a no contact. Don't compare to such kind of smear campaign. Don't explain anybody. Don't explain the smear campaign which they do. Forget and ignore them because chances are you will meet such personality again. What you gonna do then? Discard them. Attention seekers, insecure, they hate a secure love. Attention to borderline, mood swings, intensity, chaos. They want it. They want to have a trauma bond. They want to ask you, are you okay? Are you feeling good? I don't think you're feeling good. They want to know that, yeah, I'm not feeling good. I have pain in my stomach. My mental health is not good. They want to hear that. You will say that. That's what they will bond it to. They don't want to say, I'm feeling so good. Yeah. No. Keep it to yourself. You already know it. It's common sense. You just never applied it to the right person. Better stay chill, stay cool. You allowed yourself. So take control by yourself. Don't give a fuck. Leave them. Don't ever think. Don't even think about it. Don't even think. Whenever such thoughts came, think of something else immediately. Whether 100 times, 500 times, 600 times. Think of them. And think of somebody else. In your mind, you will, when you're healing, when your healing process will start, in your mind, you will try to understand that all the people which you had till now were having some disorders. They'll all emerge in front of you saying, hi, we were here, we told you, but you still did the same mistake. Let's beat you. So do understand that in your healing process, you will picture all those previous past BPDs standing there and looking at you. Have a little talk with them in your mind and then let them go. Do not indulge in anything. Do not talk. Do not physically interact or verbally make anything. No closures, no explanations. Smile and go. Smile and wave. Smile and wave. It will take time. Could take 6 months, 3 months, 1 year maybe. Let it be. It starts with infatuations and ends with deterioration and You can't cure their loneliness and desperateness, the stress and toxic behavior, petulance. It's gonna end you up. They cannot maintain any form of healthy relationships. They live a mess up life. Their room is messed up. Their entire structure is messed up, hugely messed up. And yeah, you will be punished for caring, for sure. Do not even care. But if you don't care, you will still be punished. So you just cannot do anything. So that marks an end to my analysis on the subject of PPD. And I figured out somebody was a PPD just by looking and observing without talking, without any kind of stalking, without nothing. Just by looking, observing, and minding my own business. I got to know that person is PPD just by the traits. Yes, you can do that too. So stay away, stay healthy, find a healthy partner, clean up your mind, stay spiritual. Then only you will find somebody who is good. Then only you will find somebody who is related to you. Otherwise, you will not. Yes, I'm sure you will not. You'll end up in, you know where you'll end up. All right, then. See you next time, buddy boy. Bye bye.